Hey, Don McDowell. Pragmatic view of the obvious, page one. It's getting more serious as we evolve this week. I've been pretty quiet, watching what's going on with the downfall of Afghanistan. It's beyond tragic. It's a slap in the face to everybody that's served in this country from day one to current day, without any exceptions. Joe Biden has turned over millions and millions and millions of dollars of material and things to kill us with, and he has turned the Taliban into one of the most well-armed terrorist organizations on the planet. How did that happen? It happened because Resident Evil resides at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's Joe Biden. Joe Biden did this. Joe Biden didn't listen to the people that he had in the State Department. Not that I'm real happy with Milley or Austin. They both need to be court-martialed and staked to an anthill what they've done. Before this thing whole started, they were more concerned about critical race theory, white rage, whatever the hell that is, and on and on and on and on, and diversity and gender training for the military. And ladies and gentlemen, I submit that those two gentlemen, along with some others that are going to be held accountable, they have degraded one of the finest fighting forces and military institutions on the face of this planet. It's the United States military, period. And now we're faced with fighting these guys all over again. Oh, how is that possible? Biden. The buck stops there. The bull stuff starts right there. He's giving them the money. He's giving them the means. He's giving them the personnel. Look what happened. Remember Bergdahl? Okay. We had a 4-for-1 trade. We got a trader. They got 4 guys that are top echelon. Well, the new guy that we turned loose for Bergdahl, he's now chief of security. Chief of security. Biden believes that he's going to be our new working partner with the Taliban government. That, mind you, is all male. They're all terrorists. There's no forgiveness for women. There's no forgiveness for LGBT. So why don't you get a group of them to go chat with the Taliban and see how that works out for you. Look, this thing is corrupt. It was corrupt from day one. This didn't have to happen like that. Biden knows it. Biden did it, and that's where the buck stops. We've got a terrible, terrible anniversary coming up, 9/11. I personally would not like to see Biden anywhere near New York City on that terrible holiday. He wants to beat the drum. Yeah, we got Osama bin Laden. Yeah, it took you 10 years, Joe. And then you dumped his body in the ocean, so there was no forensics. We don't know what happened to Osama bin Laden. As far as we know, and basically where your head's at, as far as you know, he could be Omar's neighbor playing golf with her brother. Just think about that. The Taliban is back in strength. ISIS is back with another new ISIS-K, whatever. And you got the Taliban. These guys are already fighting amongst themselves. You've got China coming in to scoop up the natural resources, which are vast in Afghanistan. You got the Russians looking like, whoa. I wonder what's left over for us. Well, that's called oil. And Joe, you've seen fit to foul this country at every turn. The pipeline's gone. The jobs are gone. Oil independence is thriving. And unemployment is way up. And you want to spend another $3.5 trillion for your pork fat bills. And, climate change. Oh, we're so heavy on climate change, the next hurricane is just going to bypass. Joe, you're full of crap. And so are your handlers. We don't know who your handlers are, but shame on you, shame on them. And there's going to be a day of reckoning coming. Trust me, Joe. Your handlers don't know what to do. They got you on a mute button already. And when you stand and you face the American people, and you're so fouled up that you have to hang your head, put your head in your hands, and stand there. And I'm assuming it started with, Our Father who art in heaven, help me out of this mess. Yeah, you did it 3 times that I saw of. Shame on you, Joe. Watch them, folks. We need to stop it. Stop the spending. Stop the stupidity. Demand accountability. Where is the GOP? Where are the senators? Where are the congressmen? Why do this keep going on and on and on? It needs to stop now. We're going to be fighting the Taliban on this country. We've got 100,000 of these guys that Biden and his bunch of nitwits pulled out of country. Most of them unvetted. The State Department goes, we've got them all vetted. Well, I'm calling Bernie Sanders on that. They haven't done anything right yet. And if you think for a minute that we're going to sit here and not fight these guys on American soil, you need to move to Canada, because the fight's coming. And at some point in time, you better thank God for white rage, because that's what it's going to take with the military to take these guys back down again and put them back in place. 2022 is not coming fast enough. We need to start impeachment proceedings, absent without leave for Kamala Harris, and hold these and God, get these guys out of the State Department. Fire them all. I'm Don McDowell, and that's a pragmatic view of the obvious based on the actions of Mr. Biden over the past 23 days. Resident Evil, yeah, it resides at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. I'm Don McDowell.